Hello, today we are going to be multiplying binomials, and these are binomials. Basically, binomials are when you have two terms inside a pair of parentheses and you have two of those. So let's go ahead and start with number one. So number one, we have parenthesis 3n plus 2 parenthesis and then again parenthesis n plus 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to look at my first term, which is 3n, and I'm going to distribute that to both of my terms inside here. So I'm going to give 3n to n, and then again I'm going to give 3n to positive 3. Okay, and then my second term I'm going to give positive 2 to n, and then again I'm going to give positive 2 to 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with 3n then. So you put in parentheses 3n, the first term, times the first term. Okay, so 3n times 3n, plus, again, 3n in parentheses, and then the second term, 3, parentheses 3. So these two, then these two. Now you do plus. Now it's the second term, 2 in parentheses, times the first term, times n, plus, again, 2 times 3. You're going to do your parentheses first. So I have here, then here, then here, then here. Okay? 3n times n is 3n. I have two n's. 1, 2, so it's squared. Don't forget the squared. Plus 3 times 3. 3 times 3, 3 por 3 is 9. Copy n. Plus 2 times n is 2n. Plus 2 times 3 is 6. Now, do I have any like terms? Yes. N and n. These are like terms. This is not like term because it has a squared. These two are together, so positive 9n plus 2n. So copy down 3n squared. 9 plus 2, 9 plus 2 is 11, positive 11, n, and you copy plus 6. This is your final answer. See how simple that is? Okay, let's do another one. I'm going to go ahead and erase. Make sure that you copied everything. Number 2, it's, here we go, n minus 1 times 2n minus 2. Okay, again, we're going to do the n, the first term, times the first term here, and then again times negative 2. So n times 2n, and again n times negative 2. Now negative 1 times 2n, and again negative 1 times negative 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So parenthesis n, parenthesis, times 2n, parenthesis 2n. Plus, always plus, siempre plus. Again, n times negative 2. This is a negative. Again, plus. Now negative 1 times 2n, plus negative 1 times negative 2. Okay, so first, second, third, fourth. Okay, let's start with our parentheses. So here I have parenthesis group. Here I have a group of parentheses. Here is another group and another group. N times 2n, that is 2n, 2n's, so squared. Now, n times negative 2, that's negative 2n. Negative 1 times 2, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2n. Negative 1 times negative 1, make sure you're checking these in the calculator. I don't know if you guys are checking them. So, parenthesis, negative 1, parenthesis, parenthesis, negative 2, parenthesis, positive 2. Positive 2. Okay, copy this one down, 2n squared. these are together, n. Negative 2 minus 2. Negative 2 minus 2. Negative 4. N. Copy plus 2. There's my final answer. Okay, let's do another one. We have 4. Number 3. Okay, we have r plus 1 times r minus 3. Okay, again, r times r times negative 3. 1 times r, 1 times negative 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. Parenthesis r, parenthesis, and then again parenthesis r, parenthesis. Always plus, again, parenthesis r, parenthesis, and then negative 3. Plus, now 1. 1 times r, plus, again, 1 times negative 3. Okay, so we're going to do our parenthesis groups. There's always 4 here. R times r is r squared. I have 2 r's. R times negative 3 is negative 3r. 1 times r is positive 1r. 1 times negative 3, we're going to practice putting in the calculator. Negative 3. These are my like terms, my 2 r's here. So copy down. R squared. Negative 3 plus 1. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. Negative 2r. Copy down minus 3. There is my final answer. Now let's go ahead and do number 4. So for this one, 8m minus 1 times 5m minus 5. 8m times 5m, again, 8m times negative 5. Negative 1 times 5m, negative 1 times negative 5. Okay, let's start. Parenthesis 8m, parenthesis 5m. So 8m times 5m plus, again, 8m times negative 5 plus negative 1 times 5m plus, again, negative 1 times negative 5. Don't forget those negatives. This is negative 1. This is negative 5. Okay, our parenthesis groups, remember there's 4. 8 times 5. Okay, parenthesis 8, parenthesis, parenthesis 5, parenthesis, enter. 40. 8 times 5 is 40. 40, m, 2 m's squared. 8 times negative 5. So parenthesis 8, parenthesis, parenthesis, negative 5, parenthesis, enter. Negative 40. Negative 40, m. Negative 1 times 5. So parenthesis, negative 1, parenthesis, parenthesis 5, parenthesis, enter. Negative 5. Negative 5, m. Negative 1 times negative 5. Negative 1, parenthesis, negative 1, parenthesis, parenthesis, negative 5, parenthesis, enter. 5. Positive 5. Now our like terms. Remember m and m. Copy. 40m squared. Negative 40 minus 5. Negative 40 minus 5. Negative 45. M. And then copy plus 5. There's your final answer. Thank you for watching.